So, who do you want to lose your money on?
Now, it doesn't matter which one you choose, Zach or Carl. They both suck equally as bad. I mean, watch this.
Esteemed Cabal members, the hour of your reward grows ever closer. As you know, we already possess 3 of the Obscura paintings. Our contact, Professor Von Croy, located the 4th one for us here in Paris. When we have this, we will reassemble in Prague. It is time to awaken the sleeper. Hopefully, we will be more successful this time. We are also closer to the 5th and last Obscura painting in Prague. We will gather at the Strahov. Gunderson!
Master Eckhart.
Dispatch your team for the 4th painting.
Immediately.
What's up, everybody? Badass Games. Welcome back to Tomb Raider 6 Angel of Darkness. We are in the Louvre storm drains, and there's a rat to our right. Just blow him away and then pick up this chocolate bar. Don't recommend you eat that. Yeah, I don't know what you do with the chocolate bar you find in the storm drain, but we're going to take it with us anyway. Here's a large med pack as well. And, yeah, that's pretty cool. There's a bunch of items and a bunch of little rats running around here. Kind of not really cool enemies until we get to the Louvre Gallery. Come on, I want to get my gun out. There we go. There we go. Now that way to the left there is going to lead to an area that it's just a passageway that doesn't have anything in it that just exists, I suppose. Be careful you don't fall in that hole. It's deadly down there. And now there's a couple ways you can go. You can go down this passageway, which you're not gonna want to do because there's a valve down there that we can't turn until we get an upgrade. And same thing with that going that direction. There's a fan that's turning that we can't get past right now. So, but there is this drain pipe that will take her weight. Thank goodness. I don't know how she can judge that just by looking at it, but she's able to make it up to the top here. Pull ourselves up. We're gonna run around this platform here until we come to a switch, and you'll see that there's also a beam there. The switch is going to turn off the fan that I spoke about earlier, and it has a broken wing on it, or a broken blade on it, and we're going to use it to our advantage here shortly. But the beam that I mentioned, this yellow one and this yellow and black one right here, leads to other valves that we can't turn yet, so let's just bypass it for now. Now, in order to get down, what you can do is there's another cool move that Lara can do. If you turn your back and hold the walk button, press the action button, she does a backflip and dangles from the ledge, and she can drop safely all the way down here. Now let's go ahead in this direction. There's another rat. Kill him real quick and then head down in this direction. And we'll find that fan that I spoke about earlier. Okay, we're gonna turn this thing.
I think I'm strong enough to turn those valves.
And we're gonna get a upper body strength upgrade. And we can do this twice, and apparently she gets the upgrade twice, but I don't think it's really gonna matter that much. Just something you can do though. Let's crawl through this now that we have the ability to. You didn't have to pull it twice, and pick up this shotgun ammo. Now over here in the far end, there is a valve that we can turn now that we are strong enough to turn them. Now we're going to need to turn all of these, and you can see that lit up the third one. Okay, There's nothing in this direction right here. That valve lit up the third light from the left. Okay, now the goal is to light all of them eventually, but our first goal that we need to take care of real quick is to light the pair that's on the right side. Okay, because by doing that we will fill the storm drain and we're able to swim down there. Remember that hole I told you about right here that said leads to death? Well, it's not going to be that way forever. We're going to fill that thing. We can swim down there. Now we want to go this direction where I mentioned there was a valve earlier, because we're going to go turn that valve. That's going to be one of the valves that's in that pair I'm speaking of. Let's pick up some vector ammo and then kill a rat that's in this room. Ow, buddy. Okay, it's going to light one of those pairs that I was talking about. And now we got to go back, and this time we want to climb the drain pipe again and go across the beam that I spoke about at the very beginning of this level. So let's climb the drain pipe. If we can position ourselves correctly. There we go. The same thing as we did before. Like when we got the switch, I'm going to climb up here and then shimmy over around the corner there and then pull up. Or you can pull all the way up and then get against the wall. You can actually do that too. There are a couple ways you can get through this. Okay, so now we want to cross the beam. Okay, just make sure I'm lined up and then I'll just run across. Here's one of those valves. And that's going to light the other one in the pair, and it's going to fill the storm drain. So that's good, but we still have to light all the other ones. We still have to find the other valves, because we need to turn off that flooding water. Because that's where the ultimate goal of this whole thing is, to get through that, through the place where it's flooding out from. Now there's some Desert Ranger ammo there on the ground up here real quick. Now you can continue to climb if you want. Here's a ladder you can jump and grab and continue to climb. But there's a valve up there that you can turn. We're going to be coming from that direction anyway, so I'm going to save that for later, and then I'm just going to come back off this thing. Okay. Then I'm going to go into the storm drain and swim. Just swim all the way around. Now this is very straightforward. There's no tricks. There's no everything's like a dead end that you see that goes off. It's just already gated off. So, and we come into this huge room, and then you'll find along the wall this grate that you can climb. So surface Lara and then just press and hold the forward button. She'll climb to the top here, and then we can go around. Maybe we can go around.
I can climb up on that.
She can grab that rope. That's true. Or if you want, you can come over here and hop onto this yellow beam here. Hopefully you can line yourself up properly. It's kind of tricky to do that. Or you can use the beam, or you can use the thing above, the rope above, to drop on top of it. Here's another valve, and this is going to light one of the lights on here, of course. And we got another pair. It really doesn't matter that we have another pair. We still have the other two to get before we leave. Okay, now we want to walk carefully to the place where this beam is and angle ourselves for that edge over there. And then jump and grab it. And swing on over to this section. Drop off. And now we're going to see a cool new little thing that they added to the Tomb Raider series, where you can climb up on a diagonal platform. So this is really cool. Definitely a great addition for sure, man. Okay, now we climb up to this area.
I think I can make that jump.
Hop over to this valve and turn it. We still have one more valve to do before we have all 6 of them turned. Now the other one, we want to head into this direction and just kind of do a running jump for that far ledge. That wasn't... dude, I was worried there for a second. Let's step back a little bit further. Try this again. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. open this door and come in here. Now there's some MV9 clips. It's an MV9 clip. You can tell because the Desert Ranger clip is a lot brighter. This is darker. So, alright, and now we come back into the section that we were in before, and we find another one of these ropes that we can swing on and make our way across in this direction to find the last valve. Okay, you could have climbed up here and turned this valve a long time ago, but like I said, we're going to come up here anyway and turn this valve to turn off the water flow, and that's like right next to where I'm at, so perfect. I mean, I don't even have to go very far to make it over there. Alright, let's jump up onto this thing, and then we will let ourselves down right on top of the beam, and then turn and go this direction to find the opening that we need to go through. And we'll go into this section of the storm drains. Alright, now you have a choice. You can blow up two objects, or well, you can blow up one of two objects is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna come blow up this one because this one's a little bit easier than the one that's up over there. If I can get my look to work. Up over there, okay? You can blow up that one too. You can see the ladder over there that you can jump on to get to it, but it's a little bit, the pathway is a little bit harder, and this way is a lot funner, and you'll see exactly what I'm saying here in a little bit. So let's go over here and
I think this is the place. Better check the map.
it is the place. We can't check the map because for some reason wrong with the map.
Dive, girl.
Dive.
Dive.
Whatever, do a backflip. But as soon as this thing goes off, do not surface in this room. Because remember when she came in this room, she said she smelled oil. Well, there's oil on the surface of the water, and now the water's all on fire because of the explosion you just caused. Good job. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to swim through this storm drain and into here, and then we'll surface here, okay? And now we're going to find our way out. Find our way back into that room where we blew stuff up at. Climb down. And then climb up here. We're going to make our way over those flames here. Just do a side jump. Ooh, that was close. And then do a running jump over this flame. And then let's have some fun, shall we? What we want to do is we want to stand right about here. And now let's go right about there. And then roll into this flame. And then head in this direction. Okay, and we're going to find the entrance to the Louvre galleries right here. And then we're going to do some infiltrating.
Well, at least it's clean in here.
Alright, let's go through these Louvre galleries. Alright, let's also take out our stun weapon, the K2 Impactor. Okay, non-lethal, but it still takes only one hit in order to take out a guard. Just one shot does the trick. Alright, so you see this red light that's kind of flashing around there. You kind of want to try to avoid that, otherwise it spawns another guard. It doesn't really matter, you do have a gun that does kill him in one hit, but in case you don't have a whole bunch of ammo, there is that, but I doubt that you don't have a whole bunch of ammo, so you probably have plenty. I would just use the stun gun. Now you can be stealthy in here and everything, and we're gonna do some stealth kills here in a little bit. Here's a door that we need to go through. Alright, so now we see a bunch of lasers. We don't want to trip the lasers. If you do trip with the lasers, that's fine. I think a guard spawns and you can take him out with your thing, but you have to come all the way back here and press this button in order to reset everything. So you have to start back over from the beginning, basically, if you do trip the wires. The door way back in the back will shut. Well, there's going to be bars over it if that happens. You jump over here, you'll find a large med pack. Okay, and then we'll be at a perfect height to run and jump over to this casing over here. Okay, now we want to jump over to the second casing. Or just fall off. And now we got to jump these two lasers, okay? What you want to do is you kind of want to just do a running jump, or whoa, I had walk on. Stupid toggle. Oh, see, I spawned a guard. Whatever, he ain't got nothing on me. But he actually has lethal weapons, so it's okay to use your gun on this guy. But I'll just tase him anyway, because it only takes one shot. Alright, let's try this again. Press the thing to reset the security thing. And I guess they assume everything went okay, because they don't send any more guards at you. Just run and jump up here like we did before, and then run and jump across here. It's hard to land on that center thing. Once again, the lasers, we gotta run and jump when they're low. I'm gonna get back further. I don't have walk on. Go. Alright, now we have to run and jump over these ones that are flashing, so you just want to wait till they turn off and then jump. And then you want to come over here to the right side, because on the left side there's a beam that will prevent you from shimmying, but on this side you can shimmy just fine. So hang from the ledge here and then shimmy over to the right. Pull yourself. Aw, I just tripped the wire again. Whatever, I'll see you guys back at this spot. Alright, I am shimming over, and I guess I proved a point that you can't even touch the lasers. So you gotta be careful when you're climbing through all this stuff. Super duper careful. And then from here you want to run and jump for the cabinet on the right side. Okay. Land on the casing and then jump through the lasers here and then land near the door and you can go through them. Okay, a bunch of lasers once again. They're not lethal, they just spawn a guard, and then I believe these ones, if they're down for good. So if you just want to trip them and then kill all the guards, that's cool too. Or tase them, or whatever you decide you want to do. I'm going to take the stealthy route. Alright, so from here what we want to do is we want to duck and then crawl through these lasers. Okay, and then when we get through them, stand up and head over here to the right, take your gun out, stun that guy. Okay, now be careful, there's a bug where sometimes the card drops over here, so it looks like it dropped over there, so I'm good. Let's use stealth mode to get through the wires on this side. Let's go get this card. It's an access card, okay? We're gonna have access to some stuff now. There's a large med pack over in that direction you can go grab. I'm gonna bypass it for now because we're gonna come out of that direction. And we can grab it then. There's another one of those red camera lights. Let's go in here and let's see if we can't stealth kill this guy. Now you gotta wait till he stands still. Lights out. Okay, now that we have Tim taken care of, there is a thing right here, a casing you can move, and this is going to give you a lower body strength upgrade.
My legs feel stronger.
So pull that out, and then now what we want to do, you see the card swipe there, don't use your card just yet. We want to head over here and we want to find this big casing here in the center. Okay, the empty one. I'm going to push it toward the Mona Lisa. Push it up against the benches there, and then we can head over here to the swipe card. Now you see the lasers there in front of the Mona Lisa. By swiping the card, it's going to drop the lasers, and it's a timed run to get up into the vent. Okay, just turn around and then head to the back end of the casing that you just pushed, and hop on top of it, and then run and jump over to the Mona Lisa casing and pull yourself up. Now if you hit the lasers, you're going to trigger gas. Okay, and then, yeah, you'll probably die. It kills you rather quick. Now head to the right, inside the vent, and then continue on into the next section. Now to the left, that's a dead end. There's nothing over there, so just go in this direction and crouch and crawl through the ventilation, and the only other direction we can go is up this ladder. Kind of a long climb, but we're about to get some action here in a second. So get that stun gun ready if you don't have it already selected, and kick this thing down.
Hey!
Pull it out and pop it into this guy's face. Okay, he doesn't drop anything, but looks like some of the textures glitching out. Okay, so now you're in this big area, and there's a bunch of things you can do, or actually there's a bunch of things you can't do. There's 2 doors down here that require a strength upgrade that you don't have yet, okay? And so basically there's only one way you can go, and none of these doors are opening. These grate doors on each side only open from the other sides, so we can't get them just yet. What we want to do is we want to find this ventilation over here. Okay, this is to the right of where I exited. Okay, let me take a look over here. I exited down there. Alright, so this is where the ventilation's at. You want to jump and grab this ledge and traverse to the right. Once you get past that little gate thing, you can pull yourself up safely. Okay, and then you can run along this edge. You find another one, that's fine, just do the same thing past it. And now there is a rope right above us that we can swing on. Now this is going to give us our upper body strength upgrade. You have to grab it at the edge there, and you have to traverse really far over to this side. Now you might be able to stand from that other ledge you see there that I just passed. You might be able to stand there and grab this, but you have to go all the way over to this side before you get the strength upgrade.
I feel stronger now.
Alright, now that we have that, let's go over here, and we want to walk to the edge here, fall off, hold on, and get this pipe. Crawl down. We're gonna go take out that guard that's patrolling over here. Just like his buddies. Just take out your taser.
Hey, vous, plus un geste!
And then run into a wall. Wow, I can't even get off this thing. Ugh, this stupid combat system is preventing me from being able to get off this. Let's just jump. Alright, so I tased him in the face, and he dropped a maintenance key or something. He dropped a maintenance key. Now let's go through this window and get off, and we can fall off. Okay, we want to fall off. Now we're on the other side of one of these gates. Unfortunately, we're on the side that has the 2 doors that required the strength upgrade to begin with. Now the only one that has anything behind it is this one to the right. Get some bandages. Yay. Bandages. Now that door doesn't have anything behind it, but you can kick it down if you want. I'm gonna head back in this direction. We're gonna climb this pipe. There's no other doors that we can kick down. Not even on the other side. This time we want to go to the right. And pull ourselves up onto this ledge. Then over here we can run across all the way to the other side. And we'll finally be on the other side of that other gated door. Alright, we have a choice here. We can go through this door, Okay, we got a crowbar, right? Yeah, I have a crowbar. Do you have a crowbar? Awesome. This happens to be the proper way to go. I'm going to forego going that way, though, for now. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to use that key that I got off that guy. Okay, I'm going to climb all the way down here. We got to go open up another door that we haven't accessed yet. And that's over here. Now we use the key, and then we can open the door. And then to the right, we got a crowbar. I already had a crowbar, I just used it, so I don't understand the point of it, but that's fine. It's a crowbar, and maybe she can dual wield them next time. That would be awesome. That'd be a really cool mod to see. Lara Croft dual wielding crowbars. I mean, she already has a melee system in this. Alright, now let's climb this ladder back to the top here. Now we have everything that we need in this area completed. Alright, this whole area is done. Let's go through this door and go through the ventilation. We gotta crouch. And then we go into the next area. Fall down into the storage room, and there will be a guy that past the door if you're quick enough. Go into stealth mode and just take him out real quick. There's nothing in the room that we came from, so we can get out of stealth mode now. Go down to the end of the hall. Now there's a guy in this room that we're gonna tase as well.
Hey, vous, plus un geste!
Bye, dude. And then there's a gun over here to the side, so don't forget about this. This is vector ammo, actually. So, now there's a bunch of stuff you can interact with in here that are a bunch of cameras, but the only one that you need to interact with, or actually you don't even need to, but the one that you would want to interact with is this one. Okay, this is...
Mademoiselle keeps a tidy office.
This is Carvier's office, and if we go over here to her computer, you see this note, 14639. Okay, that's the passcode that we need to access her office. Now, the only way I know how to get out of this is to crouch. So if you're having a hard time getting out of that, just hit the crouch button, and then she'll get out of that. Alright, now I did bypass another door over here to the left, but there's nothing you can do in there just yet, at least without glitching from what I understand. Okay, so here's the keypad that we need. Let's put in the code 14639. Kind of makes a 4 pattern, you know what I'm saying? Now the only thing that you need to do when you come in here is run to this cabinet and open it. This is going to give you the passcode to the rest of the level.
This is the security pass I need.
There's like nothing else you need to do in here. You also get a diary entry. And but there's a lot of information here too if you want to take a look. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of this information. There's 3 things that you can look at.
The 5 Obscura engravings. Ah, details about the Obscura engravings. It says here that all 5 contain encrypted maps of a painting's secret location. Now that could be useful.
Okay, and then there's another one here.
Obscura paintings. There's information here on the Obscura paintings. It says there were 5 images painted on thick wooden bases, like Russian icons, I guess. They were created by the black alchemist Peter van Eckhart in the 13 or 1400s. Together, the 5 paintings hide something called the Sanglyph, or the blood sign. I wonder what that does. The paintings were seized by the Lux Veritatis from Eckhart and painted over with religious imagery. I wonder who the Lux Veritatis were. It says each painting has a metallic symbol of power built into it. So that's why Eckhart wants the paintings.
Are you done? Alright, cool. There is another one on the computer here.
Brother Obscura. Here's information on the artist who painted over the original images, Brother Obscura. It says he was ordered to disguise the Black Alchemist paintings with religious imagery. Then the paintings were hidden. He made secret copies of the paintings, sketches, and hid them too. They became known as the Obscura engravings.
Alright, so I stood in front of some of the furniture that you can search through, but they have nothing in it. So, even with our passcode, we still can't do anything in that one room, but we can come to the very end of this hall and use the card swipe and go through the door. Go down the stairwell. However you feel you would like to go down a stairwell. I'll go down clumsily. And then finally come out on this side. Okay, we have a door there which we can't go through. But we have a door on this side that we can go through. So let's open it. Oh, let's take this guy out. Stealth. This guy doesn't even know. Take it easy, guy. Alright, so he's out of the equation. Let's go here and swipe the card. Now we can go through this door. And we emerge out in a familiar area if you came over here. To the left is where I went to go see the Mona Lisa, if you remember that, where I stunned the guy and he dropped the card. Well, here's the large med pack that I told you I forgot, or I told you I was not going to pick up. Now avoid that red camera, alright, if you're still going for the stealth thing. And then let's head back toward the beginning of the level, because now we have a strength upgrade that we got by going through all this stuff. We can get a couple extra items. Let's head through the lasers like this, same way as we did before. Now fortunately we don't have to go through all that laser crap in this next area, but here's another card swipe that's going to let us back into that section. Alright, so look, all the lasers are down, so we're good to go. Thank goodness, because we gotta come back this direction too, and they'll still be out then too, so excellent. Now we'll head in here to the, not the right, we're gonna go to the left. Through this door and down the steps. Now you may have noticed that there was a door down here. Well, you can go through this door now that you have a strength upgrade. You just gotta avoid that red camera. And we got a bunch of med packs that's gonna be completely useless to me. But now you know where they're at, and that makes me happy. Alright, now we gotta head back all the way that we came. Same thing, okay? Just avoid all this crap. Back into the laser room. And just go all the way to the end. I guess I'll, Okay, once again and finally, one last time, we gotta go through these lasers. Same way as we did before. Nothing has changed, okay? Except that if you haven't tripped them, then when you do trip them, the guard will still spawn. Alright, let's use the pass thing on here. and then down these steps. Now, if you are just feeling mean, there's a guard to the right. You don't really need to go in here. There's nothing in there for you. But you can take him out if you want. He'll be alright. And finally, you will arrive at a door. Out of a lot of doors that you went through before. You want to head in here and to the left, and then into the right. There's nothing in here. It's all empty, but it's all, you know, some scenery. It's just like a storage area. And finally, we'll enter the archaeological dig site. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Badass Games. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.